Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this blue square ABCD along with these two segments DE and EF, as you can see in this given diagram, such that these two segments DE and EF are perpendicular to each other. And moreover, this segment DE is 4 units. Whereas this segment EF is 1 unit. And now our task is to calculate the area of this blue square ABCD. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. We are going to label this blue square its sides. I'm gonna label this one as lowercase a, then all these sides are going to be lowercase a as well. And moreover, I'm going to label this tiny segment BE length as x units. And now let's make an observation. We know that this whole side of the blue square BC is lowercase a. And this tiny segment length BE is lowercase x. So therefore this segment CE length is going to be a minus x. And here's our next step. Now we are going to focus on these two right triangle. This right triangle CDE and this right triangle EBF. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, the sum of these two angles, alpha plus beta, must be equal to 90 degrees. And now let's assume that this angle is our angle alpha. We know this is our 90-degree angle. So therefore, in this triangle CDE, this angle has got to be our angle beta. And now we know that this is our 90-degree angle and this is our angle beta. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle alpha. And finally, in this tiny right triangle EFB, this angle is alpha, this angle is 90-degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. So therefore, we conclude that these two right triangles, triangle CDE and this other right triangle EFB, are our similar triangles according to angle-angle similarity theorem. And since both of these triangles are similar, so therefore we are going to have a proportion. In other words, the ratio of this side length CD and DE is going to be equal to the ratio of the side length BE and EF. And now let's focus on this CD. We can see our CD length is being represented by lowercase a. So I'm going to replace that one with the lowercase a. Our DE length is 4 units. So I'm going to replace that one with 4. And now on the other side, this BE length is being represented by lowercase x. So I'm going to substitute that one with the x. And finally, this segment EF length is being represented with the 1 unit. So I'm going to replace that one with 1. So therefore, we can write A divided by 4 is going to be equal to x divided by 1. And now we are going to cross multiply. So therefore, if we cross multiply, a times 1 is going to give us a equal to 4 times x. So therefore, a turns out to be equal to 4 times x. And now we know our a value turns out to be 4x. So therefore, this CD side length is going to be 4 times x. And likewise, this CE length being represented by a minus x, if we substitute a value which is 4x minus x, that is going to give us 3x. So therefore, our this side CE length turns out to be 3 times x. And now let's focus on this right triangle CDE. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem, a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is 4, whereas our two other legs are 4x and 3x. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got 3x whole square plus 4x whole square is going to be equal to 4 square. Let's simplify. That is going to give us 9x square plus 16x square is going to be equal to 16. That is going to give us 25x square equals to 16. And now we are going to divide both sides by 25 to isolate x square. This is gone. So therefore x square value turns out to be 16 divided by 25. And now I am going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. And here we can see square and square root is gone. So therefore our x value turns out to be positive 4 divided by 5. And the x value is going to be positive since we are dealing with the side length. So thus our x value turns out to be 4 divided by 5. And we know that lowercase a value is 4 times x. And our x value is 4 divided by 5. So I'm going to substitute that value 4 divided by 5 over here. So therefore our lowercase a value is going to be 4 times 4 divided by 5. And if we simplify, that is going to give us a equal to 16 divided by 5. And we know lowercase a represents the side length of the square. So the side length of the square turns out to be 16 divided by 5. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this blue square ABCD. And now let's recall the area of a square formula. Area is always equal to s square, where s represents the side length of the square. So therefore the blue square area is going to be, our side length is 16 divided by 5. So I'm going to square that thing, 16 divided by 5 whole square. And if we simplify, that is going to give us 256 divided by 25 square units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this blue square ABCD turns out to be 256 divided by 25 square units. And in terms of decimals, that is going to be equal to 10.24 square units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.